So here we go, everybody. Welcome to game day, and it's a must-win game for the Blues as they take on bottom of League One, Forest Green Rovers. Of course, today is going to be an emotional day as well, as we're going to be celebrating the life of this great man, Sir Boy Robson. It would have been his 90th birthday today. Let's get right into it. I'm going to go and get some grub, and the team news will be dropping soon. So let's go. Okay then, first up, before we get into the ground, I've just bumped into good old Eli, who's looking really good in this retro jacket. We're here for Food Bank supporting town fans. Give us a little update and just information on what you're doing.
Yeah, so fan supporting food banks was set up between Liverpool and Everton fans a couple of years back, and since then it's spread across the 92 and beyond. We've started, this will be our second one now, and last one was a great success. We had over 20 crates of food, £750 donations, and we're hoping to smash that this time. So we've got our second stall here on the Portman Road today, which will be then continued, and we'll be here every month. So if you've got a spare can at home or anything like that, a few pocket change, come and support us.
Brilliant, my friend. Well, let's get right into the ground then. Okay then, it's raining outside, but I've got myself in the dry and here with Francine. Always a pleasure to speak to you. This month is football versus homophobia. Give us a lowdown. Rainbow Trackers right here in the fan zone. Let us know.
So, football versus homophobia campaign started in memory of Justin Fashanu, and it's just to raise awareness of the existence of homophobia in football and why we need to get rid of all discrimination in football so that everyone feels welcome to be themselves. So it's just about making football more inclusive.
Someone was just about to walk through the camera, but thankfully they didn't. Team news just dropped.
Yep.
Hurst up top, a few players coming back in. Connor Chaplin, your boy, is starting. Thoughts on the team?
I'm happy with it. I think Broadhead and Chaplin have to start. Most creative players in the team. And I mean, Chaplin's our top goal scorer. You have to start a top goal scorer, in my opinion. I think question mark over whether Dapper should start over Hurst, but I see the benefit of Hurst as long as he's not isolated. I think potentially our strongest 11, other than Hurst / Ladapo potential. Our strongest 11, and it's nice to see Luongo on the bench. Central midfield on the bench, nice to see.
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, I'm happy with that team.
Thoughts on the game then? It's not a must-win game, it's a win game. Thoughts on the game and your prediction?
I think it is a must-win, but I think every game now is a must-win because we need to get momentum to try and get into the Auto Basics, if not a run for playoffs. Momentum. I think we'll win, especially if we score early. And I've said 2-0 in my official prediction, but I'm also going to stick to that, as a lovely girl spoke to me earlier and I asked her score. She went 2-0. And we go with a Burns double.
Good to see him.
Because it's her favourite player, so she said Burns double. That's what we're going with.
Okay then. Well, thanks for actually speaking to me. Let's get into the ground. We've got some great laces, pin badges, t-shirt. Come down, say hello to Francine. Bye bye for now. Okay then, job done against bottom of the league, Forest Green Rovers. A 4-0 win for the Blues. Connor Chaplin at the double, Nathan Broadhead and Freddie Ladapo. So round it off, I'm here with good old Wazza. Mate, job done.
Yeah, a game we should be winning, but equally, we've had a lot of games we should be winning and we haven't got the job done. So, 3 points, hopefully a bit of a confidence boost, especially to get a clean sheet and score 4. I always think 4 goals looks like a bit of a bigger win than 3 goals. It is, but you know what I mean? It feels like more of a statement. So I was pleased with that, and hopefully that's just a good game at a good time, and we can sort of kick on and take a bit of momentum from it.
And let's talk about some of the goals, / of course, good old Bobby Robson celebrating his 90th birthday today. It would have been his 90th birthday, but it weren't it great. Ladapo scoring the 4th goal in the 78th minute, and of course we had 81st minute, then 90th minute.
Yeah.
That was a great moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was literally right as the 78th minute sort of started up, the clapping, and there was Freddie to sort of cap off a really special moment. And it was a good sort of a good occasion with My Way being played before the game. Of course, Bobby's favourite song, weren't it? 2 tremendous rounds of applause, and indeed before kick-off, only one Bobby Robson ringing around as we stand under the great man. It was a lovely occasion, and he'd have been pleased with that, no doubt. So hopefully we've done the great man proud there.
Indeed. Mate, ready?
Yep. Up a town.
Come next, I'm joined by good old Peachy.
Hello, hello.
Just job done, my friend. Your thoughts? What happened
That's
there?
all right.
What
I done my
happened
voice went, ooh. Yeah, well, exciting. No, it's just, we needed a win, didn't we? We got the win. We started really well. Was it scored after 2 or 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Then we got the second just for half time. And then it's just a professional job. Like, I'm not going to moan about the team, but I'm going to moan about some of the support. Because there was a point where we were 2-0 up in the first half.
Flat.
Yeah, and then, but also not flat, but like, we didn't put a ball through. And people started moaning. It's like, it just seems some people are ready. Just get behind the lads, for crying out loud. We've won 4-0. That's all we did. Anyway, more importantly, I'm a bit irritated with Big Fred. Because in our prediction league, I had 5-0. Morsey puts in a hell of a ball for him, and Fred does the best defensive clearance you could ask for. But no, it was brilliant. Also, I think Wazza said, like, scoring in the 78th minute. For that man there.
Yeah, what a man.
Yeah, brilliant. So I will say a couple of things about that main man there. As a young lad, my dad made me watch all the old videos. And Bob Ross's loved, well, he's adored here. He's adored in all of football, but he put our club on the map.
Did.
You know, without Bob Rosson, not really, like, I've been abroad, and like in Spain, people go, "Oh, Ipswich, Bob Rosson."
Yeah.
And like I said, we love him, we adore him, and yeah, it was a fine tribute to him today. Like the singing, "My Way," it was, yeah. That's what I can say. Like I love him. We all love him.
And the sort of final words from you, my friend, it's just good confidence for the lads. Connor Chaplin, 2 goals. You know, the Dapper, of course, come off the bench and scoring. Broadhead with his first
Minty.
goal. No, his second goal. Yeah, he
Second.
scored a free kick, didn't he? Sorry, Broady. But yeah, just good goals.
Yeah, and it puts in a good, well, hopefully good form for MK next Saturday. So, but no, like I say, they got goals. And like Broadhead's goal was lovely. Like lost little chip finish in, or chip in by Cam Humphreys, and he's finished it. Chaplin's in the best form of the season again. So I keep saying this, we've got 3 games coming up now, which are winnable games. I mean, I still don't think we'll get top 2, but we just need to get on a roll, get in the playoffs, finish 3rd or 4th. So we've got the second leg here. We're going to go to Wembley. And that's how we're going up the town.
Up next is George. Man, always a pleasure, my friend. Job done. That's what I'm just going to say throughout this video, because that was job done, 4-0, clean sheet, 3 points, happy days.
Yep, back to winning ways, our first win since Morecambe.
Wow.
Yeah, well, 3 league games, but
Yeah.
but it's been basically the end of January, really. So it's good to get back to winning ways, and we just did the job, really. Forest Green have only got 1 point in their last 4 games under Duncan Ferguson.
They're in trouble, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, they were in massive trouble. They looked absolutely awful today, really.
Yeah.
Even the kit looked a bit awful, to be honest. It wasn't really the greatest choice in the world. But no, we just came and did the job. We had to do that, and we did it from the first 2 minutes. Straight down the middle, Chaplin, bang, back of the net. And then we had a little bit of complacency, really. I think we felt we should have gone for it, but then we were playing around the back, which sort of some fans didn't like. But I guess if you've got control of the game like that, you're going to do that. And then we went forward again, Broadhead in, 2-0. And then, 3 and 4 came in from that, from Chaplin and Ladapo. So we got the job done, we got the goals. Bolton lost today, which is important.
Plymouth drew,
Yeah, they dropped points as well. Sheffield Wednesday were losing, but then we all know that ended 5-2. But in a day where we won, teams around us actually dropped points, which is good for us. But we just need to keep on this winning momentum now and just keep going. This hopefully should now be the start of something. We hope. We really do hope, fingers crossed. But, it's a good day all around. 3 points. I ain't going to moan about that at all, are you?
I'm not going to moan about it, and hopefully we can get back-to-back wins for the first time since October. Quick, you've got a nice programme here, the club. Well done for the club. Really good programme. Of course, Bob Robson, 90th birthday. Just great. Just atmosphere in terms of just celebrating his life.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. It was today with the start with My Way. I love that song. That's sort of my song as well, and I was getting goosebumps. And then in the 78th minute, we're doing the clap, and the Dapo scores as well, which I thought that's just a brilliant way. And then in the 81st, we needed to score again. It was brilliant, the tributes they did today. It's great because he's such a club legend. He really built town up. Players didn't want to come here when he first came in. Nobody wanted to come here, and then look at us now.
Yeah.
I know we're not at the top where he took us to. He was winning trophies with us, but we're in a good place, and it's a brilliant tribute to a man who really started it all. And a lovely cover. And I have to say, I'm actually quite touched with this one because I have the one from the Newcastle game in 2009, so now I have the full circle. So I have that one, and I have this lovely new one to add as well, and also as well the Blue Turnstiles one as well from Matt as well. I have to give this one a shout because it's a lovely programme, and I can't wait to read it when I get home tonight.
Coming next, I'm joined by good old Matt Macon. always a pleasure, my friends. Thoughts on that one? Job done.
Yeah, job done. It's what I expected, and we delivered what I think everybody expected. We really needed something like that after Tuesday night against Rovers, or Bristol Rovers. I've got to remember there's 2 Rovers to talk about here. So in control, really. I mean, Forest Green, you can see why they're bottom of the league. They are not very good, but we've done a job, and yeah, really happy with that.
Yeah, let's talk. We actually haven't talked about all the goals just yet. I think Connor Chaplin, he's our top goal scorer. He didn't start on Tuesday night, but he starts today and scores twice.
It shows why he needs to start. I thought that was a bit of a daft decision on Tuesday night, to be honest. Yeah, he's there. He's been busy. He's been around. He's scored 2 goals. You can't ask any more of him, really. And I think he needs to be. If he's fit, he needs to be starting for me.
He does. And you were selling Turnstile Blues today, out and about. George just mentioned it in his interview, but how did that get on?
Yeah, good. Yeah, we've still got a few left, so we'll probably be on sale again for the Burton game in a couple of weeks. But yeah, really well received again. So thank you to everybody who came out and bought a copy. It was really appreciated. Lots of positive comments about it, and saw some few positive comments on Twitter this morning. Those that got the advanced copies through the post. So thank you everybody. And yeah, obviously there'll be more tweets going about when we're selling the remaining few off. So watch this space. Turnstile_blue on Twitter, Turnstile Blues on Facebook. Keep an eye out.
Top man. Final words then, my friends. Up next is MK on Saturday. They just lost 5-2 against Sheffield Wednesday. Got to get can't speak, Matt. Back to wins, please.
Yeah, we do. And I mean, they were 2-1 up at half time as well. And I hadn't realised. I'd seen that Sheffield Wednesday had equalised, but I hadn't seen 5-2 until the scores were coming up on the screen on the way out of Portman Road just now. So, I mean, if anything, that's a benefit for us in a sense of that might have dented their psychology a little bit. They're not having a great. They're a shadow of the side they were under Liam Manning at finishing the playoffs last season. It's an ideal opportunity to get 2 wins in a row. Really, like we said, there was a basic expectation that we'd confidently beat Forest Green today. I think there's a similar expectation on next week, and I'm confident if we can play like we did today, then there's no reason we can't get a decent 3-4-0 win at MK.
And the final man joining me is good old Jumpster. Always a pleasure, my friend. Your thoughts on that one? 4 goals, clean sheets, good atmosphere for Bobby. Thoughts?
Routine. It's the word for today. We wanted a win. We got the win. We were in a run of what I say were 5 games. I'm disappointed we dropped points at Bristol Rovers. We should have won that game, but we're in a run where we need to win these next now 3 games, MK, Burton, Accrington, and then we'll see how we really are when we fare against Derby and Barnsley. But yeah, there was only one team that was going to win today. Poor old Forest Green. They've come up, they've experiencing League One. They're going to go back down. They're one of the 4 that are heading back down. Unfortunately, I don't think Big Dunk can do a miracle there. But yeah, really pleased for Chaplin again. That was a brace. Yeah, it was a very routine Ipswich performance.
Indeed. Well, Jumpster, that is it. Routine is definitely the word to be used for this game. Thanks again for watching Game Day. See you next time. Bye-bye for now.